Hare Krishna. Today our satsang is Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter, 11th sloka. Lord Krishna is saying, as one surrenders unto me, I reward them accordingly. Everyone follows my path in all respects. So here, the basic question of every devotee's mind is exhibited. Krishna wants to say here how I respond. And this one question is burning in every devotee's heart. I am worshipping Lord Krishna. To how much extent he will respond me, whether I am an eligible devotee or not, and whether he responds or not. He is such a big God. I am such a fallen soul. So whether he hears to me, he responds to me, is the basic questions which always bounces in the mind of devotees. To all such questions, Lord Sri Krishna here answering, as one surrender, ye mam prabhadyante. How? Means, to what extent you surrender to him, to that extent he will respond. Is the answer. So devotees, now here Krishna is not insisting on practices. He is not saying here if you practice this much, I will respond. If you chant this much, I will respond. Or if you do this much vratas, I will respond. That is sadhanas is not important to Krishna. Important to Krishna is surrender. How much you surrender, that much he responds. And what is this surrender? Surrendering is submitting ourselves, our will, to the will of God. So if we have not subdued our will and doing good sadhanas, then we are progressing towards stage of that subduing our will. That's all. But that is not the ultimate. This thing is very important to keep in mind. Krishna demands surrender. Krishna do not demand rigid sadhanas, hardships in sadhanas. Krishna sadhanas are just to come to the point of surrender, that's all. Sadhanas do not have more value than this. And once you are surrendered, you are lost. Only Krishna remains and our ego dissolves. If you are not surrendered, then ego will there, ego will survive, ego will rule. And all your sadhanas will be consumed by your ego. It will more flourish. I am a great devotee, I am doing sadhanas, they are inferior, I am superior, like so much things. This ego start working on that. But surrender souls cannot do anything. That is surrender. And here Krishna will respond only to surrender. Remember it, devotees, this is very crucial, important, exclusive. You want Krishna 100%, you surrender 100%. You want 5%, you surrender 5%. For 95% your ego will work. Surrender means giving up this ego, which reveals a separate identity, separate existence apart from Krishna. So this existence with Krishna is total existence with Krishna, in Krishna, for Krishna, by Krishna is surrender. So devotees who are surrendered are very dear to Krishna. Whole Bhagavad Gita, Krishna spoke almost 670 shlokas, 80 shlokas. Then he ultimately said, surrender to me. That's all. So, all your devotional service, austerities, penances, charities, if are not coming to the point of surrender, then you are missing the target. And anyhow, with some and do how you have surrendered without doing all these things, then it's okay. You have reached the ultimate. So devotees, Krishna wants surrender to him. If you just reverse this, it means all non-devotees are non-surrendered soul. Then to whom they surrender? To their egos. That's all. So there are two paths before you. One is your ego, another is Krishna. If you still want your ego to exist, you can't surrender to Krishna. Because Krishna say I, your ego say I. And there is a clash. But surrendered soul say Krishna, he, not I. So intelligent devotees always say he. All credits will go to Krishna in surrenderness. And in ego, every credit you will take for yourself. I chanted. I compel the Lord to come. No. Krishna, you can't compel Krishna for any man. Remember this. And when devotee surrenders to Krishna, he reveals. More you surrender, more he reveals to you. And more he reveals, still you more surrender. And if he reveals you completely, you surrender him completely. That is the beauty of devotional service. And we are not surrendering to Krishna means we don't know Krishna, His greatness, His mercy, His compassion, His beneficiariness towards all. He is just crazy for his devotees. And we can see in one world, he is existing only for his devotees. No other purpose he has in his life. He lives, devotees lives in him, he lives in devotees. Such is the madness of Krishna for devotees. Aham bhakta paradhi. And this beauty, this glory can be enjoyed only by surrendered soul. So Krishna here making clear, as one surrenders me, I reward them accordingly. If you are 0% surrender, Krishna will respond you 0%. And what is this percent of surrender is? Resolution of ego before Krishna. Feeling that you exist with this body is ego. You ego exist with grace of Krishna is surrender. Finish. And if you feel so that you exist with the grace of Krishna, you can do everything with the grace of Krishna, and you cannot do anything without the grace of Krishna is surrender. And I can do anything, I can do this, and I will gain the mercy of Krishna is ego. Ego is causeless and you cannot create cause for ego. That is important. And also Krishna further says, everybody follows his path. So there is, because nobody else is there, we have to follow only his path. It's very much presumed. So surrender to Krishna 100% and enjoy his grace 100%. Thank you and Hare Krishna.